Overclockers, I'm Chelsea, and today we're unboxing the Thunder X3 Solo 360 chair, which I'm super excited about. Right, so let's have a little look. So looking at the box, it is saying it's fragile, team lift, which is advised because it is it's not that it's that heavy, it's just an awkward size. So yeah, anyway, let's have a little look. So today we have got the Loft Air dark grey version. So it's kind of like a fabric sort of feel, I guess. And I can see on the box here, if I tilt it. Ooh. So, ergonomic hybrid gaming chair. So it's good for the office, good for gaming. It is about 53 centimeters wide on the seat base, and it's saying we can go between 86 to 92 centimeters in height. And we've got the 360 for the armrests, hence the name Solo 360. Yeah, let's get this opened up. Okay, so we've got the wheels in a nice little package all together. And then lots of bubble wrap, keeping everything nice and secure. Certainly won't be getting broken shipping. One arm. Compute down here. Another bubble wrapped arm. Dun, 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 dun. Cool, that's those two. Lots more padding. This is exciting, okay. So, big old base. Well, not base, the backrest. Let's get you out. Let's get you open. Not the softest unboxer, but. Just too excited, I just want to get in there. Cool, we got the base and a headrest. I like that everything's all in its own little packages. Okay. Nice little embroidered logo there. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and again, we've got nice little compartments. I do love a compartment. Get the base out first. Then we'll see of our little bits and bobs. Little bits. Okay, this is a heavy little bit. Ooh, 2 hands. So that has got to be, that's going to be our little gas lift sort of situation. Cool. So that's going to be our little mechanism that's moving us up and down, maybe? And this one. Lots of little metal poles, probably for the legs. And one more. Cool. And, okay. Gonna make sure I've not missed anything in here, and then we'll go into this little box. In our accessories box, yes. We do have an assembly manual. I was getting worried for a sec there, I hadn't come across one. So, got our screws. Oh, look at that. All in their own little zones. No getting confused between all the screws. A little ribbon. Not sure what that one's for, but hey. And we've got what looks like the base. Get all these little pieces out and then we'll see what our first step is. Little gas lift. Look like little seatbelt holders. Oh, that's sturdy, that is. Very heavy metal, that. Heavy metal, dude. Okay, and our last piece. padding. I'm intrigued to see what this is for. Okay, so first step in our manual. Gloves, manual. Do not break it, maybe? Do it in a team. That's fun. We do like teamwork. It's just me today, but I'm sure I can manage. So yeah, we've got all the screws in here, which again, we love that they're all in their own little zones, so I'm not getting confused. Step one, okay. We are grabbing, so A and B screws. So if I get this first, A and B. So I know I can just break out this whole section here. Oh, and they have given us a little tool. If I can get that out, nice little Allen key. Because that's always the part as well, is you get to the building stage and you're like, I don't have the right size Allen key. So it's very handy that they've actually included one for us. So, A and B, we've got the seat. Let's grab that. Upside down. That's our first step. We've got these little dudes. So those are both going that way-ish. So if I actually look at the steps, so the first step, it seems like I'm putting this, what I described as your little seatbelt things, into this first. This in this one. That way, I want to say. A's and B's. So A's are going into the main four. So let's start our A screws. Nice and sturdy, those are all in. So what I'm going to do now is flip the whole thing upside down so that we can get the arm slotted in. There's a bit of, ooh. So I think now it'll be easier. Pop those on. Right, this is the back, that's the front. This is saying we are left. Left, chuck you in there. Now let's get you in a position where I can get these screws in. So. Cool. Next step, I believe. Yes, on to step two. So next it's going to be our little base plate situation. Ooh, this big chunker. So if that is the front, it wants to be this way, I believe. Yeah, it feels very sturdy, this, I will say that. So that is this step. Oh, one more thing. We have this little guy to go in. So that, I believe, where is he going in actually? Ah, it's on this. So we want it so that the little gills are on the side that we can see. Nice little lever action. On to step three. We've got, ooh, okay, so we're getting our spine, I want to say, the spine of the chair in. And we need C screws. So, back to the trusty little compartments. We've got these guys. Ooh. Yeah, I'm a fan of this, the little padded situation underneath here. Again, I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm sure once it all comes together, I'll see. On to step 4. Okay, so this, we're getting the legs all together. So I'm gonna move this out the way for just a second. Okay, so this, legs, legs upon legs. Many more legs. And another leg. Okay, so D screws this time. So last, yeah, because we've got a little pouch of some spare screws here as well, just like one of each, but we're into our last compartment. Shield back on. Keep it nice and pretty. There we are. So on to step 4, let's see what's next. We have, ooh, the wheels, that's exciting. Okay, so we've got our little trusty pack of wheels all together again, keeps it all nice and tidy. Just gonna tear these open, get them all out, there we are. Woohoo! Okay. Back upside down, and I think these are literally just push in. There we go. So that's those 4. Flip it around. Ooh, they glide real nice. Okay, that's exciting. Then I think it's this, well, last but not least, this little guy. So we take his little cap off. Keeps him safe whilst traveling, I guess. And then just slots in. Could be wrong. Yeah. Cool. So that's that. And then I think we just put the base on. This is surprisingly easy, guys. I was expecting a bit more complication, but. And find. There we go. That's that on. And then we are up to the back. So, yeah. And I think I've got a couple of screws just to go in there. Aha, we've just got these last 2 screws. I did wonder where these were gonna go. Both of those nice and secure. Got a little pocket in the back here as well. Okay. Last but not least, the headrest. Okay. Ooh, that was smooth. Yeah, let's try it out. Ooh, okay. It's nice and cozy, actually. That feels perfect for me. I think if you're a larger build, perhaps the size of this seat base might be a little slim, but for someone who, well, I'm 5'4", and I've always struggled to find chairs that don't smack at the back of my legs or don't feel like they're like way too big or way too hard or way too everything. But this actually feels like it was made just for me. So the arms, they seem to go up and down. Reasonable, but I do think that's a bit high, if I'm honest. The fact that's the lowest does feel a little strange, but we'll take it. That's quite a nice sort of rubbery, squishy material as well. Sometimes they're just like straight hard plastic, but that's got enough of a bounce that I don't think it's gonna be giving you bruised elbows. So that's a good sign. Let's see. Oh, we've got the 360 spin. Look like a loony doing it, but yeah, they can go 360 degrees. They can also go forwards and backwards. So, one thing I do in the office, actually, it's like, well, because obviously I've got to do TikTok posting and things like that. So when I've got my phone position, not just scrolling, I do work, I'll like do them in sideways, and then they can kind of easily go to any position, or if I'm lounging back and stuff, like I can kind of put the arms in all sorts of different places, so that's quite fun. Let's see what we've got when it comes to levers. So if I pull him off, didn't mean to pull him off. That pushes in to lock in place. You pull it out slightly for a nice recline. Okay, that's cool. Ah, this is the synchronous tilt they was going on about. So as it goes back, the base comes up ever so slightly as well. Not fully, because I've had some cheap chairs in the past where as you lean back, your sort of legs are dangling up in the air, which I don't like. It just has that nice subtle slant as you go, which I think is really nice. You don't want it to just be locked there. Also, let me just go, aha, my feet can touch the floor. This is amazing. So most chairs, I say I'm very small, most chairs do not allow me to actually touch the floor without a little footrest or something, so bonus points for me here. So we've got that, this is stretching. So overall, I do quite like the colour. It's a nice neutral, peppery grey. I like the fact that it's not like a total block colour as well, because, you know, we all do get some stains here and there. Definitely gonna hide in that. But overall, it seems like a really nice, like, durable material. Because sometimes I find like you've either got the leather or you've got mesh, and this seems to be a really nice middle ground. So yeah, the material does feel very, very durable, but also very breathable, which I love. And these, nice little smooth, like, suede detailing. Just think it adds a bit of extra, like, fashion to it, a little bit of je ne sais quoi. But yeah, no, I really like, I like how overall just how it looks. It's very tidy. It's not too, because that's the thing, like, the older I get, the less I want gamer chairs, because they just are a bit, you know, they're very stylized for the gamer community, which is great, but I just want something a little bit sleeker that's actually gonna fit the rest of my office, which this is lovely. Although they've got this like dark grey, well, they call it loft dark grey to be specific. They've also got a light grey version of this, and there's also the modern black, which I think that's actually more of like a PU leather. It's like a smooth, it's definitely not fabric, that's for sure, but it's more like a smooth, I want to say, yeah, PU leather sort of material, which is also really nice, quite snazzy. It's kind of got like, I think the side bits kind of have that similar pattern to what's on the arm actually. So yeah, you've got options, whether you want fabric, a lighter or a darker vibe, as well as just actually going for like more of the leather as well, which is quite nice. And fun fact, so I actually discovered this chair at Computex this year. And for the longest time I was like Goldilocks, I was trying all the different chairs in the office. I couldn't quite find one that was just perfect for me. And then at Computex, sat on this and I just become obsessed. I literally, yeah, I was just like, oh, when are we getting them? When are we getting them? So yeah, for months and months now, I've just been waiting and yeah, just hoping that they come in soon, because I'm buying one as soon as I can for my home office, because that chair is falling apart. But yeah, I'm definitely getting one of these for my home office. I'm sitting on one in the office currently, because we had a sample sent over and obviously Sport Brat had to nab that one. So yeah, very big fan of this chair. Especially, yeah, I was gonna say, if you're someone who's a bit smaller like myself, it's gonna be a perfect chair. We finally can touch the floor, we've got comfort. It's just right, if I'm honest. So anyway, that's enough of me rambling now and going on about how much I love this chair. Yeah, these are available now at Overclockers for just under £200. Very good quality, really nice material. It seems very durable and just very affordable. So ticks all my boxes. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this chair. Are you gonna get one maybe? And if you want to watch any of our other unboxing videos, we have a very good one of Bryony unboxing the Thunder X3 desk. Very entertaining. Please do give that a watch. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.